So manifestation is real, and you can absolutely use manifestation in order to attract the ideal spouse in your life. So let me show you or tell you how I attracted my wife into my life. So when I met my wife, or right before I met my wife, I already put it into my head that I did not want to be in a relationship. And the reason why I didn't want to be in a relationship is because my previous relationship was such a failure that I didn't want to put myself into that same scenario to be set up for disappointment. So I told myself that I would rather have an imaginary wife in which I can come to home to every single day to my imaginary wife, eat my imaginary food, and go to sleep with my imaginary wife. So every single day at nighttime, I would lay down with my imaginary wife. I actually had all the physical attributes laid out in my head as far as to what I wanted my wife to look like. And in my imagination, I would take this ring right here, this exact ring, and I would twist it over and over and over again in my head. And that brought me a lot of comfort because I started to pour out all the love that I had for myself back into myself. And I would attach that love to this imaginary person that was in my head. So I did this for about a week. A week later, I actually met my wife, and it was kind of by mistake because, like I said, I was not looking to be in a relationship. So when I met my wife and I saw her for the very first time, and I snatched that bonnet off her head because she had a bonnet on her head, and I saw the dreads of the individual that I had imagined over and over again in my head, and I got to know her personality, I knew that this was the person that was ideal for me because it came from me. So I manifested myself in the form of my wife.